which is a really unpleasant word. I don't like that word. But you heard Pastor Bozak. At the time that the New Testament was written, Rome was built by slaves. Rome was more than half slave in its population. And it's an unpleasant, nasty fact that you have to talk about it. Are you out there? You may want to show how bad a slavery issue is. You may want to show in your skit what it's like to be a servant of the Lord. You got a choice, and only two choices on the whole planet. You can serve the Lord, you can serve the devil. That's it. There is no middle ground. You can't serve yourself because there's no such thing. You're either serving the Lord or serving the devil. So we got to make it plain about this whole issue. And again, I've read thousands of pages about slavery. Anybody, have you ever read the novel Roots? Who's read Roots?
I saw it in old school.
Haley.
I saw it at ICSS.
It is one of the greatest novels about Americans ever written. It's about Kunta Kinte, who is stolen in Africa and brought to America as a slave. It is the most stirring novel. It'll shake you to the roots when you read it. A slave was put on a plantation and given the last name of whoever the master was. And then if he sold you, which he could do anytime he wanted to, you took the last name of your next master. Everybody look at me. Look up here. So in the 1960s, when Cassius Clay, a very famous boxer, changed his name to Muhammad Ali, any of you, have you ever read why he did that? Yes. What? He did it because Cassius Clay was his white slave name, and he knew it. So he changed his name. And he was historically 100% accurate. Clay was the name given by the master. So he took the master's last name. Because you became a slave, they stole your identity. They stole your name. They stole you from your nation, your heritage, and your destiny. There's nothing good about slavery. And if you read Roots, you get a full picture of this. It is an amazing story to read. All right, so I do my little commercial. You're going to make up a rap, a cheer, a song, a skit about our theme, which is the way to lead is to follow. So it's about being a servant and all that stuff. All right? Do you have a good imagination? I'm telling you, one of the worst things anybody could say about you, the biggest insult, you're not creative, you have no imagination. That's a low-down, dirty insult. Does anybody know that? It means you are nothing, but all you can do is just react to stuff around you. You can't innovate, think of anything new, do anything with your own life. That is an insult. Number one, if you know Jesus, you have the Holy Spirit in you. We are the creative children of a creative God. That's how Mrs. Francis Schaeffer put it. Everybody say, I am the creative child
The creative
of a creative God.
God.
I hope you say it enough that you believe it. It is absolutely the truth. You know who started colleges in America? People preparing missionaries. Harvard, Yale, Princeton started to get missionaries. And then it slowly got turned over to the world. Who started the orphanages in America? Christians started the orphanage. Then it slowly got taken over by the state. Christians had the ideas. Where do major inventions come from in the earth? Anybody know? The lands where the Bible has been. If you think I'm wrong, check it out. God frees you to have ideas. Everybody say this. God frees me to have ideas. All right. I don't care if you believe it or not. It's the truth. You can do anything with it you want, but it is the truth. You are the creative child of a creative God. Does God